Hello there everyone and welcome back to Let's Make a Game. In last episode we covered creating a town. This was our town that we created. And today we're going to be going over creating the interiors for different buildings. So we're going to create the shop, the inn, and we'll create one of the houses. And I'll show you a few different methods for creating a house. There's a method I use, then there's a method where you turn what I deem a terrible map into a good map, and then we'll see what else we make. So first thing I'm going to do is create houses. So I'm going to create a new map. We're going to call this I'm going to call this Alfina Interior 1. Going to set the tile set to inside. Not going to bother changing the background music or background sounds. I'm going to do 25 by 20 for the width and height. Now, what I like to do is just choose a roof type, and in this case we're going to go with this one here, and I like to try and find where the middle is, and there it is. Now we know that's the middle. We're gonna just bring that down to here, that, and now we can start shaping the house. This is going to be this house here, so the door is right in the center, and then it goes out to the sides. So we're going to have it be about 7 wide. What is that? That's 7, so that's 8. We're going to bring it up like so. Don't make that too wide. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have the wall shape. Let's bring in that. I'm just going to chuck down a floor. That. So, and then I want to do the exterior walls. So now we have our basic design for our house. What I like to do is just extend the whole way out like so. Then we're going to designate different parts of the house for things. The way I do this is bring down a wall. So this is going to be a bedroom. It be a bit smaller than that. So this is a 3 by 4 bedroom. Then we're going to have a kitchen area, which is going to be here, and I like to use this tile here to designate what is going to be the kitchen, so that's going to be that. Then we're going to have the living area, so what I like to do is down a wall like so, and out that. This is going to be our living room. I'm going to make that a bit bigger. Now we have the basic shape. I'm actually going to just set that to black, just this bit better to see. And now we're going to start decorating the house. The first thing I'm going to do is work on this bedroom. So on layer 2, I like to put in the carpet that we're going to use. We're going to use this one. We'll just use this one. I do a 2 by 3. Then on layer 3, we're going to add in the bed. We're going to do a single bed. Bedside table, which will do this one here. Then I like to do a wardrobe just at the side. I usually position a window above the bedside table. We've got this little room, and occasionally I like to decorate with a picture. So as you can see, we've got a little room there. Now I'm going to do the kitchen. So on layer 3, I'm going to add in the worktops. So I'm going to put the stove on this side here, have the sink there, have kind of a workstation here. I'll do the chopping board, and then I'm going to have some sunrise just over here, and cutlery and just here. Then I'm going to add in the window. I do this one either above the sink or above the chopping board. I never do it above the stove. What I do like to do is, might be under C, or I'm in it. Oh, here they are. I like to put some shelving above, and we'll put these above here. So that's a simple kitchen. I'm going to actually add a bit more. What I like to do, and we'll do this on layer 2, I think. Yeah. Layer 2, I'm just going to bring out a table that is 1x2. It can be 1x3 if you want. And then on layer 3, I'm going to place down a few stools like so. As you can see, we've got this little kitchen. We can add some decoration to the table. Let's add a cup of tea. That one, and we'll add a teapot there. There we go. We've got that little kitchen done. Now we're going to do the lounge. So on layer 3, we are going to put in one of the fireplaces. We're going to use this one here. Have it placed there. We're going to put a bookcase nearby. I want to find a spot that work, but before I do that, I'm going to actually put in a carpet. We're going to use this red carpet, and that's just going to go like so. I'm then going to shift click and get rid of all that. Go back over to layer 3. We're going to put bookshelf there. We're going to have a little coffee table here. We're going to have a few stools just right around. So I like to put pictures either side. So, and sometimes have a do so we don't have duplicate pictures. I don't like having the same picture in small houses. So now we've got a basic looking house. Let's add in a bit of detail because we've got this empty space, some empty space here. I like to utilize this area for storage, and in the case of a small village, I find having pots and barrels, occasionally crates, to work nicely. What I like to do is usually just in the corner a few things. Layer 4, have that overlay like so. That's a layer 3. Place an open crate, barrel. So we can also add in a few plants if we wish. There's planters somewhere. Never remember where they are. Here they are. And a few plants up top here, like so. There. Also, just add in. And this is bits optional. You can add windows to the outside just because they're not the same as like these. In fact, I've just noticed that the walls. No, the walls are fine. Because there isn't a kind of square shaped window, I'm going to use these rounded ones, but I tend not to because it does look a bit weird when you switch between. But this is up to you if you want to or not. But for the sake of this, I will. And to finish off, let's put in a final little table with flower on it. There we go. We've got simple house. So let's just connect it to the world. I'm going to put in a simple transfer and we'll do this house. Go down. I used control 1 for the teleport here. Then in here, we're going to press control 2, create a door. And I always do 1 above the. And we will use this door. Okay, so let's save that. And now let's create the shop. And I'll show you another method for creating houses. Okay, so we want to do 25 by 20 again. And I'm gonna just go to automatic for this, just fill in here. And we're gonna use this one again. I am gonna find the middle point again. I think is there. Is okay, so a common way I see people doing maps is trying to make it a bit rounder, is something like this, where they have let's put in tables quickly. Where they have a square like this and it's very quickly done, not much detail, and just in my opinion it doesn't feel like it works. Game development and mapping, but a lot of them I end up seeing always like this sort of thing. I'm going to show you a way to improve on these. So the first thing we're going to do is go over to the automatic layer. We're going to just grab this roof. We are going to keep the general shape of this. Go round the edge like so. Bring that down and again put in the. So in fact we're going to make it a bit smaller. That to about there. Same with the width. That. Bring that down so. F3, I'm going to get rid of all the accessories. I'm going to make these a 2 by 1. I'm going to leave a gap of 2 between them. This is fine. We are going to get rid of the windows though. And now we're going to start adding the decoration. So On layer 1, I'm going to put in a carpet. I'm going to have it go like so. I'm going to shift highlight that. Just bring it to about there. So we've now got this carpet like that. On layer 3, I'm going to start decorating these tables. So because this is a general item shop, what I like to do is designate different table for different things. So on this table, we're just going to have a few potions and bags. And what you can do with this layer system is just give a bit of extra detail. So in fact, I'm going to just fix this. Have these. Then you can have something like that. And it does sort of work. You can do different designs and add a few different things. So this table is going to be medicine and general items. I'm also going to add a small box here which contains items as well. And also have an empty box which is like stocking. Then we're going to have like some clothing items. We're going to have hat. So, and also have a helmet. And we'll do kind of just sort of more fun general stuff. In fact, let me move this over to that table. Have a little teddy bear. And we'll also put in some. We'll put on some. Let's see. Where we put? Guess we could put one of the dolls as well. And tell you what, on this table here, we will put a few scrolls. So it still looks very bland. So let's add a few things against the wall and on this. Yeah. So because it is a shop, we're going to add in a sunrise shelf. I'm going to put them there. And also add in a bit of alcohol like so. On this wall, we're going to have the kind of clothing options. So we're going to have a dress. So let's do that dress. Bit of armor. I like to space them out with a gap of 1 between them. Then behind the desk, we're going to put in books. So then we can also have a go on layer 4. I'm just going to quickly jump over to layer 3. And we're going to put in windows. Put one here. One here. They don't have to be symmetrical, keep that in mind. And then we're going to put some stuff on this table here. So what I like to do for this is put the more valuable items and some weapons around the table. So I'm going to put in some swords. There, we're going to put in a jewelry case. Actually, we'll put in this necklace. So have it. Have these rings and whatnot like there. I like to put in a note or book of some kind which acts as like the clerk's seat sort of thing. make a note of everything. What else can we put on the table? Find stuff. Put in a bell just to have it so you like ring it. If the clerk's not paying attention, then they turn notice. Also put in a case. So there. And I'm going to move the rings over to here. Instead. I'm also going to put in a chair behind the desk. Then we have this out here. And on the walls, I'm going to add in a few weapons. So we've got spears. We have a shield. And we will also have some axes like so. We'll also hang up one of the dresses just above. There we go. We now have our shop. Let's once more just add in doors. So the final one I'm going to add is the inn. And this one's going to be a bit wider. We're going to make it about 32 by 20. And with an inn, I do stuff a bit differently. Lightly. Let's see. On the outside, we have the entrance over here, and there's a bit of an extension over here. So what I'm going to do is just place the exterior walls. In fact, let's do this. Too long. We put that like so. Up. General shape. Okay, and now let's put in the floor. Okay, so this is our general inn. Actually, this is a bit too big, in my opinion. Bring it down to about there. I like to make sure both sides are even. So now we're going to put in some of the walls. This is a 4 wide by wide, so this is going to be the bedroom area. An entrance of 1. And something else I like to do is have a little gap here. Waiting room like area here, or dining room area. Something. So let's now do a bit of the decorating. On layer 2, I'm going to put in the entrance desk, which is just going to be here. In fact, I made a small mistake. We go back over to layer 1. Bring this down like so. I like to always have this little gap here. And we'll put in the carpet. This one's going to go a bit back. And again, we're going to do the same thing we did with the shop. Put in the carpet like so. On layer 2, we're going to just have layer 3, we're going to have a bookcase just behind. We're going to have the stool just there, and we're going to have a little cabinet here. In fact, I'm going to change this up. We're going to make this a 1x2 bookcase, 2x1, and then we can have that there. So on layer 3, we'll keep it at we'll do a logbook here, and like with the shop, we'll have a bell if you need to contact the clerk. So that's the entrance hall. Let's do this little lounge area, I guess. So I'm going to put in a fireplace, put in a carpet again, do that. Actually, that's on layer 3, so I'm just going to highlight that, shift highlight it, go into layer 2, shift place it. Okay, and then you're going to have a coffee table like we did in the first house. Have a little chair like so. Place some pictures above. So, and let's also place some planters. These two walls. There we go. We've got a little lounge area, waiting area. Let's now work on the bedroom area itself. We're still on layer 3. So I'm going to put in the I'm going to just go to layer 1 quickly. We are going to extend this one. Actually going to make this one bigger just so it's even. Back over to layer 3. Going to place the beds. We'll do the cheap beds. Because what I like to do is have sort of symmetry to the beds, have bedside tables for each, and I even do it down here. Now with this one, I can either have there be a free tall walk, or I can have bed be like this. I'm not a fan of this, so what I'm going to do is have the top of the beds like so, and then you'd kind of imagine the bedside tables like here. Think about it. And on layer 2, we'll go layer. We're going to place down mugs like so. Do this actually. Then we're going to add in some windows on layer 3. Have a window in the middle. Have a clock. At the end of the beds, I like to put in a table, or we can put in the drawers and whatnot. I think they actually work better. Here, do that. And then we can have tables like so. And behind these beds, we'll do the bedside table. Layer 4. Add in like pouches on these, like bowls. Weird. And what can we add? What are the books? Nope, too big. Okay, so now we've got the little bedroom area. Let's put in a small kitchen, dining down here. So on layer 1, that layer 3, because it's a small kitchen, have a stove, a sink, worktop, a window, here. Above sink we'll have bowls, and above the stove we'll have, saw them earlier, yeah, cooking utensils. Now it's a bit difficult to work with like storage and stuff, so down in this bit here, and I guess along this side, we're going to have some pots and barrels. Pot, barrel, open pot here. On layer 4, do the like that. We'll also have that like that. There we go. We now have a simple, small, basic inn. Let's put it there. And in door to the inn. There we go. I've done 3 of the places that we were going to do. Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. We have done the interiors, and between the episodes I'll do the interiors for this building and this building, and in the next episode we'll start some work on the world map because it's very empty, and we'll begin work on more of the game. So until the next episode, thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Until the next one, goodbye.